Alrighty, another session in the Underdark. But before we get terribly far into our new addition to the story, we have our roleplay warm ups to go through and then our recap. And then we can dive in to all the exciting things that lay ahead. So, for our roleplay warm up, is your character superstitious? Why or why not?
I'll go. Shork is not superstitious and did not grow up with a strong sense of faith. As a studious scholar, he believes in what he can experience with his own senses. Luck is just math and random chance. He does recognize the influence of divine beings on the world, but does not put much thought into that idea and how it might influence his daily life.
I will go next. Sneak is somewhat superstitious in that he thinks that crows are very good luck, but raccoons are very bad luck. And that mostly stems from him getting rescued by Crow Clan, and that raccoons are uh, one of the only natural predator or natural enemies of crows. And so he just thinks of them as like, he doesn't have a concept of trash panda, but he does think of them as the trash panda of the fantasy world.
I
Right?
can go next. All right. Vesper is not superstitious. A superstition is born from a perceived lack of control or a failure, willing or otherwise, to understand nature. Her decades of training at the monastery have taught her that the science of a mortal life, the forensic explanation of a transition, and the neutrality of the life cycle. The Raven Queen has dominion over death and of fate itself, but that dominion is not based on luck. It is based on inevitability. There is a scientific explanation behind every suspected bad omen, and she leaves luck to gamblers, like the recently departed Jim Jar.
You go next. Fee, like several of us now, is not superstitious. Fee's world is built on her lived experience, and everything that has happened to her happened because of a direct or perpetrator, as far as she knows. And misfortune has always had a face, someone to blame or someone to find. And mysteries to her are merely a delayed discovery.
I'll go next. Uh, Gareth, I don't know if he's superstitious per se, but he does kind of believe in luck. Uh, his in his time as medic of a free company, I think he's observed things like some soldiers who just seem to get injured in every battle but never die. Some soldiers who, seem to have long careers and then get taken out of nowhere. It just kind of seems like to Gareth, you can't really, uh, it's like luck exists, but it's fickle, I suppose, would be the way that he kind of sees it.
Yikes. Guess that makes me the odd man out. Maybe sneak a little bit because Bruce is superstitious. Um, More so, it's not a matter of like of a fear superstition though, but more of like he respects the rituals and traditions of like the forest, whereas like people and like the forest has grown and done things for like eons, and his boss was a fey creature, so he is very familiar with their tricks. and a lot of them, if you don't respect them, you get punished for it. Whether or not I am scared of their tricks or not isn't an entirely matter, but I do knowing them and then being scared of them are two different things, though. But he does think that some things are out of people's controls, but you are always able to confront it or avoid it if you just know about them.
Well, then, that leads us to recap time. Now remember, recaps will get you a point of fate, which can turn any one failure into a success or one success into a failure during the session. So who would like to do the session's recap?
Could I do the recap?
Go for it, Lexi.
Yay! I wrote a whole thing. Okay. So, our intrepid adventurers entered the Phasrus zone, which is a weird magic zone, and encountered an ochre jelly. They fought the creature, and in doing so, several members tempted fate and used magic. Shork was the only one to experience side effects, though all side effects were helpful or benign. The jelly split into smaller creatures, but the party dispatched it easily. Fee found a bone in the ooze that Shushar identified as a sort of prayer. Shork fell on Fee as she tried to catch him. At camp that evening, Vesper had a chat with Seraph about his past, then Fee asked him in Undercommon about what it meant for a topsider to speak Undercommon. Bruce and Shork chatted about how they came to the Underdark, and Bruce deflected Shork's question. Gareth spoke with Bupido about his background and the situation in Gracklestug. Gareth seemed troubled, and Shork asked if everything was all right. During Shork's watch that night, he noticed that Jimjar was absent. He woke the rest of the party, and they split into pairs to go looking for him. Gareth, Topsy, and Turvey found the body. It was a gruesome scene. It looked almost ritualistic. Vesper started her work with her ledger. She noticed some details, and with a point of fate and some luck, she asked the nervous Topsy a question. Gareth intervened and calmed his gnomish friends. Meanwhile, Fee had a moment of madness and attacked her second member of the party, Eldith. Vesper finished her ledger ritual, and Gareth and Bruce had a moment of discussion about what to do. Gareth wanted to maintain order and calm in the party, and Bruce went after Fee to make sure she was alright. The Druid and the Ranger had another heart-to-heart about loss and revenge. Gareth attempted to shake hands with everyone in the party to check for scratches. Then the party traveled for another 5 days. Along the way, Shork has collected some odd quirks. And finally, Turvey had tugged on Gareth's sleeve and said, "I can feel it, it's coming."
Beautiful. All right.
Gone for session, and you guys are just getting people ritualistic murdered.
You know, if someone wasn't here, you know, that could mean something. So, no, go ahead, mark your point of fate. And yeah, let's pick up where we left off with Turvey having tugged on Gareth's sleeve and given such an ominous statement.
Gareth will say, try to be calm. Try to remember you can fight this. Is Turvey also near me?
Turvey is not near you currently.
Okay, that's great. Can I, like, as I'm trying to kind of calm Topsy, can I give her guidance?
Yeah, you can give, Turvey is, the brother, Topsy is the sister.
Oh, which one am I talking to?
Turvy.
I'm talking
Yeah.
to Turvy.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
He spoke for like the first time, right?
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
Turvy has never really spoken except to Topsy before.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So Topsy I don't have eyes on.
You don't have eyes on Topsy.
Okay. Um, so I would like to give guidance to Turvy, beseeching him to calm down, or to calm himself as best he can, and ask him where Topsy is.
All right. As you give the guidance and these words, you can see where he tries to breathe deeply, and it's working, but he's still. You can still see the fear in his eyes. And he speaks, and again, this is in Gnomish, so the rest of you aren't quite understanding what's going on here. Um, she's back a few feet. She's got it worse than I do. The feeling in the gut.
Good. Let's see. So I can't see
Mm-mm.
Topsy. Okay. Are the others all around?
The others,
Us?
yeah, the others would be nearby.
Okay. I will say out loud. I don't know. I assume they've noticed something. So I will say we need to give Topsy and Turvy some space, and ask them to kind of back away. And I'm gonna look for Topsy.
Turvy will take you to Topsy.
Oh, good.
And you can see her. She's sort of around one of the bends. In the rock, so she can hear the group. She's kind of been
Mm-hmm.
following behind at a distance, but when you see her, she's sort of crouched down. You can see sweat clinging to her temples and the sides of her face. She's shaking.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to give her guidance too. Similar advice that I gave to Turvy. Let's just tell her, it's okay, Topsy, you're still you. Touching her shoulder. Be calm as you can be. I won't abandon you. See if we can see what happens next. That's where I'm at.
What are the rest of you doing as this has happened?
Could Fee cast a spell, please?
Sure, what spell?
Detect poison and disease.
Okay, yeah.
Snake will
Let me see what the weight is.
stand next to Fee and give you guidance. He's like, I don't think she's okay.
No, like, yeah, I'm gonna try and what Gareth is, judge what Topsy probably is, and then try and be within 30 feet of Topsy. And if Shork is in the 30 feet, all the better.
All right.
We'll say Shork is in range. Yeah, you know,
Excellent. Good.
we'll get the most.
Fee will take out her new focus, and yeah.
Why don't you? I don't know if we got a full description of your new focus.
Yes, please. Okay, so it looks like a rock. It's kind of almost perfectly elliptical. It looks like just an ordinary gray rock. And then as she starts to spell, the outside goes from like a gray to like translucent, and then as the spell is completed, it becomes fully transparent, and inside you can see glowing amber crystals of a geode. And if you look really closely, you might be able to see a little scene play out, but you'd have to look pretty close.
All right. So, as the spell goes off and you are within 30 feet of Topsy at least, and Shork, you don't feel a poison or disease coming from Topsy.
Okay.
Short?
It can be magical stuff too, it said. Magical contagion.
Let me just let me look at this real quick then. I'm going off of my knowledge of the old spell. I don't know if it made updates.
You want me to post it in the chat?
No, I got D&D Beyond up here. I can get to it. Thank you though. Alright. Ooh. Alright, hold on. I gotta just... Yeah. So, just wanted to confirm and let in on that. So, you do sense magical contagion coming off of Shork.
Poor fella.
And also of someone else that's within range of your spell.
Oh no.
Serth.
Ooh. Do I get to know the full extent of what kind?
I'm going to say you just know that it is a magical contagion. It feels immense, so it doesn't feel like it's crafted by a spell. It feels like it's more powerful than that.
In both cases?
In both cases.
Do they feel like, could I tell if they're different? Or if they're like...
Because you can't really put a finger on the specifics and just sort of the vibes, it's hard to say if they are the same or things like that. It's just, similar.
Okay, but nothing from Topsy.
No, it seems what is afflicting Topsy is different.
Or... whoever's around me, I'll just... Well, actually, I don't know. Hey, Bruce, hey, Vesper, hey, Short. And I'll kind of whisper that to you guys. I don't want Sarah the Short knowing this. But I know.
Does it feel contagious?
I don't know. I'm not a medical person.
Mm.
Just gonna
I would.
slowly step behind Fee.
Oh, that's a bad idea. Gareth, get back. I'll tell him. I expect there's more going on.
Well, now is perhaps the time for me to tell you something. Through no fault of their own, Topsy and Turvy have a really, small case of lycanthropy. Unfortunately, they were bitten by a were-rat and have been dealing with the symptoms of that. It seems to me that it's likely beyond any of us to cure this particular problem, although if any of you feel or know things that could alleviate the matter, of course now would be the time. But I felt that as there was nothing we could really do about it, that there was no point in alarming us. I also only just found out about this, I should say, so it's pretty recently here. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
That seems like something maybe important for the rest of us to know so that we may protect ourselves because we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but when you say protect yourself, I feel like that could mean killing Topsy and Turvy, and I'm not willing to take that action right now. I don't think that that would be the appropriate action to take. I think they're two people who need our help.
And they're not going to be a danger to us, though. Can they control themselves in that
Well,
form?
I think they could. We don't.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh man.
Obviously, if they turn hostile,
Is it a matter of restraining them or taking them out?
well, I think that I don't personally have a ton of experience um, in this particular case. I've never really dealt with gnomes who have contracted this exact uh, malady before. Perhaps their small stature will mean a better chance that restrainment can help. But I also think that uh, that could hinder their ability to um, kind of be in the right mindset to resist the disease. Not disease. Curse.
Affliction.
Affliction.
Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it now. Are they like Have they turned already, or are they like
No, they've
still
never turned.
okay? Ugh. Well,
They're afraid of what could happen to them.
mm,
How does that work down here where there's no moon?
yeah, I was just about to say. Is that
I
still
don't
Will
know.
they? Isn't that tied to the lunar cycle somehow?
Does
As I've
anyone
understood it.
does anyone want to roll either a nature or arcana?
Desperate.
Yes.
Nick wants to just also ask, what would call liking? What is them having? What does them liking things have to do with anything? What is liking whatever you said?
Ah, well, Sneak, they've been, it's a nasty curse that can cause transformation into a different, more aggressive form. They wouldn't be like themselves.
But you said it was like rats. That seems like the worst one.
I think it's not the worst one,
Like,
actually.
you want to
That's
turn
the,
into a
really
thing.
that's the good news here.
yeah, I think we kind of lucked out on that one,
Right.
honestly.
Could
So
be were rats. That'd be bad.
where raccoon's the worst. Um,
Oh yeah.
Then we have no choice but to.
Bruce, with a 19 on your nature check, I think due to your druidic background and experiences, most commonly, yes, there are lunar ties that compel some lycanthropes, not all. Um, and then you understand that in areas where the afflicted cannot see the moon or no moon exists, that the cycle of transformations can get disjointed. There's still a for those that are compelled to turn, there is still a compulsion, but that is afflicted rather by the moon than by total darkness or other biological factors, perhaps things like immense stress.
See. So they're kind of in like a middle state right now without the moon, but like then emotions and stress can also trigger the transformation and like
Right. So
push.
from what we are experiencing, you can kind of infer that they have a compulsion to turn, but without the moon, there are other factors that are sort of pushing that compulsion to come closer and sooner. And it's probably a waiting game of when it happens at this point.
Am I like fair to assume if like we kind of calm them down or reassure them, it could slow it down potentially, or like kind of
Yeah,
mitigate it?
it might be able to sort of buy you enough time to get to a point where a transformation would not be happening in a detrimental space.
Or like a controlled environment or something.
Yes.
Okay. I would then pretty much relay that to the group and say like, I guess I think they're just having without the moon emotional stress kind of, and if we can keep them at least calm and reassured when they do, which they will, we can at least prepare for it, and so it just doesn't spring on us. So we probably shouldn't be aggressive right now to them, or like try to stress them out.
I'll go
I
to
guess
the back.
so. I guess Gareth, you're gonna be the one that has to calm them down because they like you the most.
Yeah.
I gotta like,
Well,
yeah, and I also step back with Fee because I'm like, I'm probably gonna freak them out.
I think it would also be good just for the rest of us not to treat them like pariahs.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't make some kind of backup plan here,
Right.
but I think they are naturally feeling quite vulnerable. And, I think obviously the scare with Jim Jar and the suspicion that fell on them was also hard for them.
I'm gonna walk up to Gareth and say, kind of whisper in his ear, and you're sure neither of them did that to Jim Jar?
I have no reason to suspect them more than anyone else. I,
Gotcha.
you know,
I trust you with that. I'm just, because the way I see it
I've
is
never heard of lycanthropy making people do that.
the only thing that's making me not think it's them is that deliberate, like, body display. But, yeah,
Right.
okay. Yeah,
Right.
like,
Yeah,
if it was just like a normal,
exactly.
like, I would have thought it was them, but, like,
It's
no, yeah.
it
Okay.
feels ritualistic in a way that I just don't have a connection
They-
with them. And they had, they've been scratching themselves. So as far as the scratches on them go, that is largely, uh, that has come from the curse and the nervousness. Um, I guess
I'm not,
I'll say to the others, it would perhaps be a good idea to discuss a backup plan.
I know who I'm not bunking with.
do we also tell the rest of the group, or just keep it between us six? You know what I'm saying? Do we tell the greater group, or do we just leave it between us six?
I feel like for now we can leave it between us.
A couple people so that
I don't want Seraph to know.
Neither do I. Neither do I. And I am also looking at Bubito.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I will say that if you look to Bupito, where a lot of other people are looking to where the twins are kind of around the bend where Gareth had walked, Bupito's watching y'all talk.
Hi, Pepito.
Yeah, literally, I would wave at him. That's what I would be like.
all of a sudden we just all be cool. Be cool.
As soon as you acknowledge that he's looking, he'll turn away and go talk to Eldith.
Oh, I gotta talk.
He's such a hater.
Probably tell the prince. If we don't tell Daredevil, he's gonna be mad, and he's got a whole kingdom. He's like super rich.
Well, maybe he might actually have a solution, or like, if he has a kingdom, like
That too.
I mean, he also needs a curse cured.
Also, he's really big, so we want to make sure he's between us.
So, you want to go talk to him, Sneak?
Are the
Did you want to say
were-rats,
something, Vesper?
do they become gnome-sized, or are they gnome-sized rats or rat-sized gnomes when they turn?
Do we know?
This is a great question,
Find out.
and I think
Stay
it's just
tuned.
going to be something we might find out.
Yeah.
'Cause if they're gnome-sized rats, I definitely want the prince between me and them. But if they're rat-sized gnomes, I feel okay.
Yeah,
We'll be okay.
I don't think it's that one.
I don't think it's that one.
Yeah.
So much further away from them, it would be bad. Okay.
I will also point out the person who killed Jim Jar and the person who perhaps enacted a ritual may not be the same person.
That's a good point.
We've got more questions than answers, it seems.
Never
Yep.
sleeping again.
Bad dreams, anyway, honestly. smile. Don't smile.
Do any of you guys have any of you guys dealt with lycanthropes in your personal experience?
Not I.
Me,
I don't recall
Eventually,
there being one at the monastery.
you're crazy.
I'd say Bruce would have like passing interactions, but nothing like really personal.
Like maybe I saw one transformer pass by or something, but yeah.
There may have been some that took sanctuary with your enclave at a point, but nothing like
That's like surface level, barely scratching the surface knowledge kind of experience.
yeah.
Like, would we know, anybody know approximately how long a transformation can last?
That might be. If it's based off the moon,
If it's based off the moon, yeah, it's about a night.
it's just
But it's again
Oh,
a little weird here.
okay. I'm gonna make a hypothesis. I think they're gonna stay as long as they're like tweaking out, and it'll be either like if they calm down, they might revert. So like if like right now they're kind of in the middle of like either transforming or not, and if they do
Yeah.
transform, I think it's like they'll stay transformed until we like either knock them out for a little bit, calm them down, maybe I don't know, and then they might revert back because clearly there's no moon for them to like 24 or 12 hours and then turn back.
right.
Can anybody think of a non-lethal solution to that problem?
Find a
I've
hole, put them in it.
I have a entangle, but that works for a little bit, and that's if I could capture them.
That might work.
Just blindfold them,
we put-
put them around a bunch, and push them off into the dark.
What?
I mean, they're not dead. They're just not here.
That's
I don't want
worse.
to turn into a rat. I'm just saying if.
Next time we find Mojo, it works great.
But we agree that if they pose a threat, we have to act.
I think
Yeah.
at least like knock them out. Maybe I don't think we gotta kill them, but
Don't ask me to do that. I think I'd be bad at it.
Oh my god, pointy things. I don't know how to knock something out with a pointy thing.
Yeah, not my strong.
I don't really want to get. I mean, I don't want to turn into a rat. I don't want to get closer to stick a pointy thing. If these were like werecrows, that's different. That's cool.
Maybe they
That's
will be
worse.
like werecrows.
or is it Topsy? Is that the one that was talking to you, Gareth? Right?
Mostly.
Is he still kind of on edge right now, or is he? Have we been like just talking about this in front of him, and we've like?
No, no. The
They're
twins are off together. Where Topsy was kind of crouched down. Turvy was the one that was speaking most recently.
Gotcha. I guess.
I think.
At least we should at least try to calm them down right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think let's not overwhelm them. I'm going to suggest that Bruce as maybe the weird to say, the warmest and fuzziest of you lot. Follow me and just try to, we'll go off and try to talk to the twins. See how they're doing and see if we can make them feel any better.
When you lead Bruce to where you know the twins to be, you can see that Turvy has taken his cloak off to put around Topsy, who again seems to be the one that's getting the worse out of things right now. But they are both still very visibly deep gnomes.
That's good. We'll lean down and say, you know, I'm back, Topsy and Turvy. Can you how how are you feeling right now?
Turvy is like wide-eyed looking at Bruce right now.
I'm gonna be doing my like you know when you like approach a deer kind of super cautiously. I'm doing this, you know, kind of super slow and like behind, you know, like I'm like you know, hands raised, just easy, you know. But
You know Bruce, uh he's a good man and he'll help you guys too. You can I trust him. I think you can trust him too.
Turvy still is just kind of staring, but like you can see like there's more of like a blankness to his face. Like it's not so much like concern, but it's like very much a deer in the headlights.
yeah, not much going on in there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Topsy will sort of clutching her brother's cloak to herself. It's itches so bad. Skin is tight and I just want to tear it off.
Oh,
Um,
I have a feeling cure wounds isn't gonna do anything, but I know I don't know if that might alleviate some of the pain. But yeah,
You wanna? Do you wanna try it?
if she'll let me, if she'll let me,
Yeah. Topsy will let you.
I'll say I don't know if you know. Hopefully, it makes you the scratching maybe go away or something, or
yeah.
All right. Well, as part of this, I want you to roll me a persuasion roll, and I'll give you advantage.
wow, that was awesome. That was awesome.
All right.
No, you don't have a bottom.
Amazing.
So, there is a you can see the sort of inflammation of the skin go down. And there is some relief on her face, but the sheen of sweat and the shaking are still there. So while there is some alleviation, it still seems that she is showing some symptoms of the compulsion to turn.
gonna try a different tack here and just ask them, just say to them, I've never really asked, where are you from? Or, yeah.
Turvey turns his attention away from Bruce to look at Topsy, and she nods, and Turvey speaks, and his common is a little bit more hesitant than his gnomish. See if he's not quite confident in his words. We sort of told a lie about that too. We're from Blingdenstone.
And by now I know that that's like the big gnome city.
Yes.
Is that correct?
They have talked about it before, yes.
Yeah. Ah. Lindenstone. I thought I would greatly like to see Blindenstone. Perhaps someday you'll show it to me.
I don't want to go back.
Oh,
You guys run away from the city?
And Turvey nods.
I don't like cities much either. I'll give him like a wink. I'm not much of a city guy either. But
sometimes there's just too many people in one place, and that can really be
a little overstimulating.
a little overstimulating. Exactly.
And the wars. Blingdenstone has been attacked a lot.
Oh. By
Drow.
Drow?
And then the Dwergar haven't helped, and the other gnomes fight over the territory. There were some setting up a new order when we left. They'd been there a few months, maybe. We were planning our escape then.
This new order. Not something to your liking, then, I take it?
They're following traditions. And traditions don't like us.
Is there anywhere you're trying to escape to from Lincolnstone then? Or like, I'm assuming you don't want to go. We're not trying to get you back there. Was there anywhere else that you want to escape to, or? Or was it just away?
Turvy shrugs, and that's when Topsy will speak. We just wanted out and thought we could survive elsewhere.
Have you ever thought about the surface?
No. Though
It
maybe it would have been easier.
if we breach the surface, would you come with?
The way that she looks at you in this moment, at both of you, Gareth and Bruce, there is a desperation in her eyes, almost hopelessness, but with a spark of maybe hope. It's hard to say, it's buried underneath everything else. Would you want us to come with you?
I would.
We'll get you there. It's like a ferocious like smile. We'll get you there. We'll make sure of it.
And Topsy looks over to her brother, and Gareth, you can overhear the conversation because it is in Gnomish, but it is spoken in a sort of half speech where they're saying just enough to convey their thoughts. So it's not like you're getting a full conversation. It's, I think we should. And later. Not now. But at this point, you can see that while Topsy isn't getting rid of the shaking, she may be good enough to walk, so you can continue your journeying. But who knows how long.
Yeah. How heavy is Topsy?
Probably about. Hold on. Let me. I'd say that Topsy's maybe around like 30 pounds.
I think Gareth would offer to carry Topsy while she's feeling a bit low.
Uh, yeah.
Or piggyback, whatever you prefer.
Uh, I think Topsy would be down for a piggyback ride for a little bit until the shakes subside.
Wait a minute.
So, when Bruce and Gareth return with Topsy and Turvy, you would see that Topsy has a cloak on, hood up, on Gareth's back, and Turvy is like. Turvy's walking really close to Bruce now.
He's with me. He's with me now.
Let's say, for now, I think the best thing we can do is move forward.
Venture forward. I would also, I guess, say to both Topsy and Turvy, if Gareth isn't around, run at me also. Just I'll make sure no one bothers you if you feel uncomfortable. I'm like, kind of do it like I'm a kind of a scary guy when I need to be.
And you just have like Kirby staring up at you as you say that.
Oh, jeez. Great. But at least they can move now. At least they're able to continue the journey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, while that conversation with Topsy and Turvy was happening with Gareth and Bruce, were the rest of you doing anything?
Zeke was scouting out the areas of this tunnel that we should run away or that might have like
Escape
6
option.
foot deep holes. Not to bury them in, to have them sleep in. Because if they turn into rats, they can't climb. Especially if they're turned into gnome-sized rats, they're never getting out of a 6 foot hole.
They're not getting out
He
of it.
doesn't trust it.
They're not getting out of it irregularly because they're gnome sized.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. Sneak might be the killer, guys.
Nope.
Uh,
Simply for sleep containment.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let them out in the morning
Uh-huh.
as long as they're not giant rats.
I've heard that before.
Have you?
Who hurt you?
What? What did I say? I didn't say.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh my goodness.
I think he's definitely scouting out where he's sleeping because he's definitely not sleeping near the were rats.
I don't think we're sleeping here. I think we're
Yeah.
here.
This is start of the day kind of thing.
Oh, right.
It's just a very exciting start to the day.
It's
We have
very
the mornings. I'm gonna hate them.
This is
Yeah, the
really-
mornings have been.
This is like noontime activities.
So, yeah, you guys are able to sort of set out after this. Continue your travels.
I would say that Vesper has been reflecting a little bit on what Fee had mentioned very briefly about the magical contagions that some party members seem to be suffering from. Now, I am trained in medicine. Some years of my training at the monastery were spent studying all sorts of illnesses and things that might result in death, so that when I'm witnessing them, I can hopefully figure out what happened and document it properly. Is there any chance at all in my studies I would have known anything about what this might be, given the symptoms I've noticed from both of them thus far?
This is beyond your knowledge. Which means that it probably won't kill them, which is good to know.
Too bad about Sarah. What can you do?
There's still other ways that Sareth can die. It's fine. You're in the Underdark.
Yeah,
I
I tried that.
Trying to put pieces together.
Eventually, I'll sidle up to Eldith, but that could...
Yeah, no, if you want to settle up to Eldith, go for it.
Okay. Kind of sidle up to Eldith. Hopefully Bufido's not there. If Bufido's there, I'm not going up.
You can wait for a time where Bupito's not there.
Okay, right. Awesome. But time with that guy. Alright. He's been kind of trying to do this for a few days, but hasn't really built up the courage. She wants to go up to Eldith and kind of. What's her reaction when I get close?
Curiosity.
Okay, not like aggression. No.
Give me an insight roll.
Oh, yeah, no.
Just curiosity, that's all you're able to see.
Yeah, okay, cool. Just kind of feeling comfortable as always. Kind of like, hey, I just want to say I'm sorry for attacking you. When I saw the body, all my bad memories kind of rushed through my head, and when you reached my shoulder, instead of you, I felt the touch of that guy who was actually your height. Anyway, my aunt said that don't mean anything, but I just wanted you to know I wasn't lashing out at you. I was lashing out at his memory. Oh, yep. Sorry, and just kind of awkwardly.
Before you leave, she's. I get it. I mean, I was in war. I see ghosts of battles all the time, so. Not actual ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts.
Great. Okay. Good. Excellent. She's gonna walk on.
Alright. So Fee walks off after a very awkward apology. That seems to be accepted.
Great. Awesome. Good. I hate apologies. I hate talking. It's fine.
um, it's a few hours into your travel. I'd say just after your sort of lunchtime break. When you come across an area that you've not quite seen anything like this before. The closest that you can think of is the massive spider web beneath Velkenvelv. Except that these spider webs crisscross throughout the entire cavern, which you can see drops into this pit that you can't see beyond, even those of you with superior dark vision. It becomes absolutely just pitch black. And the cavern stretches on for like what looks to be miles, covered in these spider webs. It seems that the spider webs. Perhaps your way forward, unless you wish to go down.
No.
Bupito is leading us, right?
Yes.
Bupito, what do you think of this?
They're the silken paths.
Oh, this is normal.
Yes.
What else do you know?
They are dangerous, filled with monsters, and the webs beneath you can break and send you falling. But it is one of the direct paths to Gracklestock.
Have you traversed it before?
I have. Are you concerned, Shook?
I think I've had a generally high level of concern since I found myself in the Underdark, yes?
He nods. That is healthy.
Thank you.
Eldath at the edge of the pit. I don't want to be getting on that. I know that I'm gonna fall through that.
Yeah, no thanks.
We could. Can we take a group
Can we
vote?
go around?
There is no around. There's only the silken paths are down.
Right, it's like bad information.
The Underdark is not a fan of good choices. There are rocks and hard places. And then there are the silken paths.
Giant holes.
Alright. I'd like perception checks here, everybody.
Okay, oh.
Oh, well, that's a natural one.
Twins.
Do that
Damn
once.
Oh, no. Was it? No. Hang on. Yes, no, it totally was. Never mind. Don't mind me.
You're able to kind of hold yourself here in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
It is Sneak, Gareth, and Fee that notice the movement in the silken paths, in the massive spider webs.
It's moving!
Movement of figures coming towards you.
Any kind of a shape?
As they get closer, yeah, you can see that they're goblins.
I was hoping they were the merchants.
No, unfortunately not. But these are different goblins than what you've seen before. As they've got tufts of scraggly hair atop them, and one of them is quite tall with downturned ears. The other one shorter, ears perked up. Do 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 do.
Just two?
Just two.
So
And
these don't look like the rock goblins we ran into.
no, they're much more civilized than rock goblins.
Sneak will call out in goblin.
Uh,
Hey,
yeah, as you call out in goblin, and they slide to a stop, almost like on roller skates, but their feet are bare. At the edge. The short.
up the spider webs.
So they were on the spider webs, and they slide down to you, and they like skid to a stop. And the shorter one, as you call out in goblin, looks to you and, cousin, hey. I mean, not like actual cousins, but you know, we're goblins. We're cousins.
Yeah. What do you guys? That was cool.
It's fun as hell.
You gotta show me how to do that.
Yeah, of course. You gotta take off your
No
shoes
idea,
for it.
but yeah, I'll take off my shoes. You ever show right now?
Well, I mean, I'll show you, but I did come here for a thing. And then he stops in Goblin and starts talking Common. You guys need to get past? You need a guide?
Maybe.
We know the Silken Paths better than anybody.
I'm looking back and like, these guys know what they're talking about. Did you see that exit? That was incredible. They have to though. I think these are spider goblins.
What?
Well,
Spider goblins.
Fascinating.
Not quite. I mean, this is spider bait, and I'm yuck yuck.
Yuck, yuck, spider bait. I'm Sneak. These are my friends. You have to be part spider. I don't stick to the webs.
I mean, I'm not sticking to the webs actually, and pulls out a gourd, and you can hear it slosh, and it's like it's all grease. Just a little bit on your feet, and you can ride the webs. And spider bait. Yup.
Okay, never mind. They're not spider goblins. They're geniuses. Yeah. Can you guide us? We're trying to get out of here. This place sucks.
Yeah, no, we can definitely take you across the silken paths. I mean, for a fee though. We are businessmen, of course. And again, spider bait. Yup.
I mean, that seems totally reasonable. I've got a friend here. He's a prince. He's super rich. But like not here rich. We gotta get out of here and then he's got money. You help us get out of here, you can come live in the castle that he's gonna let me have.
The castle. Wow.
I would like for Sneak to roll me a persuasion roll.
Never wanted anything. Oh, that's perception. Persuasion is the
Oh.
Yeah, let's use that and just use my persuasion modifier. I mean,
It's still really good.
it's not bad.
You know, I'm not one for topside living and spider bait. Nope. But I like where you're going with this, with Princey and all that stuff. So how about I tell you this, alright? Normally we charge a coin fee, you know, it makes things easy, transactions clean, but I like you. You're a cousin. Now you got friends. You got a big prince over there. So how about I cut you a deal? We take you across, and it is dangerous, you know, where we live, right? Any treasure you find, we get first pick. We won't take it all. We'll be fair. And then you guys, we'll call that square.
I look back at the party. You get second pick. Princey gets first pick. You get second pick. The rest of us get thirdsies.
Darendil will sort of like lean down to Sneak. I do appreciate what you are trying to do here. However, with my kingdom, with
Be
my,
big. Be big. You're huge. Be big.
I'm just saying that with my kingdom, I do not need the first, nor do I need second or third. I'm quite satisfied.
Look, man, you're a prince. You get firsties. It's just what it is.
I guess so. I've never really spent time amongst those that were not of the nobility, so I don't know the rules and customs.
Yeah, this is just it. These are the rules. Princes get firsties, friends get secondsies, and then we get thirdies. This is just I don't make these up.
Well, very well then.
Yeah, I can throw that out there. So I'll hook back to my goblin kinsman and be like, okay, well, this sounds great. Obviously, we've got Prince, so he's got to go. He's gonna get firsties, you guys get secondsies, and he only gets one firsties. He doesn't get like everything firsties. He just gets first firsties, and then you guys get secondsies, and we get the rest. And when I get to my new castle, you don't have to come live with me, but like I'll carve out a nice basement for you to visit.
Dig a tunnel down here and maybe we'll talk about it.
You got it.
All right. Sounds like a deal.
I'll spit in my hand and dig it out to shake spit hands.
Yuck Yuck does not spit. He just licks his palm and does it.
Love it. I see why they call you.
All right. So, where are you guys headed? Besides the Silken Paths, obviously we know you gotta cross that.
Out. Like I'm frantically looking through my notes for the name of that city that I can't remember.
It's Gracklestuck, if you want to say
That one. Gordon Gracklestud.
Ooh, big spenders. All right, yeah.
You can get us there, right?
Well, we can get you past the Silken Paths. We can talk about getting you elsewhere in the Underdark after we get, past this.
Let's see how it goes. I think we're gonna move really fast. You're gonna teach me how to do the slide thing, right?
yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to do it. And Spider-Bait is, yup.
Hell yeah.
Does anyone else want to do, like, the web gliding?
I kinda do.
You gotta take your shoes off for it.
Oh, no.
You don't have any shoes?
I'll do it, though.
It's a no thanks from Shork. He's dealing with enough.
Is Topsy still, like, following me? Or is he just, in that instance, was he doing that?
Turvey's still nearby.
Turvey.
Topsy has sort of calmed herself enough that she's able to sort of walk on her own.
I think it was Turvey that was the one that was, like, looking at me.
Yeah, Turvey was the one that was staring up at you. Topsy and Turvey will not web glide. They keep their shoes on. Shushar will web glide. He doesn't have shoes.
Epic.
I think Shushar's the only one that's going to web glide. Stool could do it, but I don't think it's something that Stool would want. Alright. So, Yuck Yuck will share his grease with Sneak, and Spider-Bait will share his grease with Bruce and Shushar. And so what that means is that for those of you that are not experienced web gliders, you'll be able to move at your normal walking speed with the greased feet to account for the difficult terrain, the double movement, and your unfamiliarity with this type of travel system. Those that are not web gliding and do not have a climb speed, this is going to be difficult terrain, so you move at half speed. If you have a climb speed, you move at your climb speed.
Oh my god. Well, there used to be 6 of us. Yeah, okay.
So. Now, this is dark. You are going into a cavern that has no light at all.
Fantastic. Oh boy.
Need light?
Do you want to utilize any sort of light source?
We're doing it at speed. That's the important thing.
Is anyone got a torch I can borrow?
If you're gonna go into the dark, do it as fast as you can.
Are there any like glowing mushrooms I can pluck into your bag as like a fake torch? Or
Uh,
It, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, we can say that you have found some glowing crystals or mushrooms on your way over. I will say that they do require like some arcane input to keep them glowing after they've been harvested. But that can be as simple as just, the same ideology of like putting a cantrip in there.
yes.
So
Do we feel like it would be dangerous to have a light?
Yes.
it'd probably be dangerous. The most dangerous would probably be to have fire because this is a lot of spider webs.
Yeah, don't do that. Oh, I have grease on.
Oh.
I just immediately
Would we? I mean, like, are we afraid of?
immediately stomp it on it?
Are we afraid of drawing attention to ourselves if we have lights?
Always. This is like Australia. Everything down here wants to kill us.
Yeah.
I mean, if everything's already wanting to kill us, let them try.
The things that want to kill us probably don't need the help. They can probably just see us as
That's
is.
true. They probably have dark vision anyway. I'd be happy to like cast light on an object. Any I don't know what good object I would.
A rock. A pebble.
A rock. A fine rock.
There's plenty of fine rocks down here.
Good luminous rock. Yeah. And maybe I would kind of go in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, easily done. You are following along the shadows mainly of Yuck Yuck and Spiderbait. They do kind of, for those of you that have dark vision, you can see where they kind of like will go ahead and then like come back. So like they're almost constantly in motion. And I'm just like, I want you guys to imagine like the Tarzan like feet on the branch. That's what they're on, like on the spider webs here. And as you have the light, that does mean that you do see shadows, which means that not far into your journey across the cavern, you notice more shadows than there should be. And I don't have spiderweb map, but we can use our imaginations. Unless, do I have spiderweb stickers?
There is.
There is. There's only like one, but one is all I need because we can use our imagination. All right, so we're just going to spiderweb it up. Max, stab it. Oh, perfect.
Oh.
Spiderwebs everywhere.
Can I just, for clarification,
Yes.
are we walking on it? Are we like
Yes.
holding on to like a?
It would be a walk on sort of situation. Let me see if I can get a nice visual representation of, because while I don't have map, I might be able to find some art. Do 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 do.
Hey, Betty.
This is some good art for it. It's not perfect. It looks a little bit more hard of a substance than spider webs, but so like spider webs everywhere, above,
Yeah.
below, but they're large enough that you're able to walk on them like they're a bridge. They're still spider webs. All right, so uh, where do I have? I do. I do have spider bait and yuck yuck. This is great. So we'll put them over here. We'll have Short, or Bruce and Sneak, and then the rest of you are walking. And as you notice, of course, the fires, or not the fire, the lights, casting more of these shadows, you see what's coming towards you. These almost rock-like squids as they descend towards the light. And we're gonna roll initiatives.
Oh,
There's one.
nice.
Did I might have added one more than I needed to. Yes, I did. That one's actually not here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I need to get some battle music.
Bigger these.
Oh, let me do this real quick. And then Bruce, get back in there.
Oh, that's a lot.
Alright, so, da 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 da. Bruce gets to go first.
I don't like how this thing looks at me. I'm gonna slide over to this thing. Is like the space is like oh jeez.
What?
Like over here, is that just like a hole over here?
No,
That's just
they're all spider webs. This is just a visual.
okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna get to finally cast a spell because I have like material now. I'm going to cast Thorn Armor.
Okay, I'm gonna
And that will get
turn.
11 temporary.
So I've turned off sticker access for you guys for this fight, so you don't fuck up with all this
Yeah, I think I
spider
lost
web.
myself behind.
I'm trying to make life easy for you guys. uh,
But I guess as I'm sliding with my staff, my left arm specifically, because I'm holding my staff with my right arm, my left arm basically like erupts with like thorns as like a shield that I use to like bash and backhand people with.
mhm.
So I get the temporary hit points, and then I will, as a bonus action, cast Shillelagh. But just kind of get in position to next to this guy and just kind of wait for him to do something. But that's it. That's all I can do.
All right. So Dark Mantle A, is very much gonna go for you, Bruce. You can see where the, actually, let me share the art here so that way you guys can see this. You can see where the sort of tentacles are opening wide. There's the beak and mouth in the center, as it's going to try and grab hold of you. Oh, I forgot to turn on my rolling to self, or turn off the rolling to self. That was an 8, so that's not going to hit you.
Nice.
Alright, Spider Bait, is going to zip along the, area here, and get next to Bruce, to provide the help action on your next attack. Sort of steadying you where you're at on the webs. Dark Mantle B is going straight for Gareth. You've got the light, and that's what it's drawn to.
Ugh.
And that is going to be a 14 to hit Gareth. Alright. That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage as the creature wraps around your torso, like the neck and chest, and you can feel where it starts to hold tighter. And you are grappled by this thing, and while you are grappled, you are considered restrained. Fee, it's your turn.
I'm stepping in front of Short to attack him. With a word language, she'll say Mortus Est and Hunter's Mark, and then we're going to attack it with Short. Ooh, cool. Okay. 7 plus 3, and that's it. Action, bonus action. Yep, that's it.
All right. Short, it's your turn.
Shark's going to cast a Ray of Sickness at a Dark Mantle B, please.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit.
20's gonna hit.
It will take 10 poison damage, and it is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Lovely.
And I will stay put.
Alright. Vesper, what are we doing?
Alright, Vesper is going, seeing that Shork is assisting Gareth, Vesper is going to make sure that Fee doesn't have two of these things coming after her. And I'm going to hit it with my stick.
A 12
Does a
hits.
12 hit. Perfect. That will be 8 points of damage, and then I will spend a focus point to do a flurry of blows. Alright. That's another hit. For 5 points. Oof, I don't know that a 9 will hit though.
9 does not hit.
Alright.
Alright, this one
That's
does look pretty rough. Gareth, we come to your turn. You are restrained underneath the dark mantle as it's crushing your body to itself.
Do spells also have disadvantage in this situation?
Yes, anything that would require an attack roll, including spells, would have a disadvantage, but if it's a spell with a save, no, that would go as normal.
Yeah, I think I'll still...
You can also use an action to try and escape as well.
Does that give it an attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Then I will try that.
Alright, give me a athletics check to try and pry this thing off of you. You get close, but it's able to sort of like hunker down and suck itself back against you.
Good. Can I healing word as a bonus action on myself?
You can healing word as a bonus action on yourself.
I'd like to do that.
Heck yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Hey, 5 HP is more than where you were at before.
That's true.
Alright, with that, it is going to be Dark Mantle C, who is going to try and strike at Vesper. Try and wrap itself around your head. And that is a natural 20.
Yes, that certainly hits.
Should I? Caitlin.
What do you want to do?
I don't want Vesper to die. I'll use point of fate to kill them.
So you're gonna use point of fate. All right. That natural 20 is actually a failure. It does not hit Vesper.
Thank you. Sorry, thank you. I said that in the wrong accent.
And that's it for Dark Mantle C. Sneak, it's your turn.
Sneak is gonna run up behind Dark Mantle A and attempt to stab him in the back with his dagger. 21,
Yes.
I'm assuming hits. So we'll do sneak attack and dagger damage. 7 damage.
All right.
These things are small, right?
Yes.
All right. So then I'm gonna disengage, use my bonus action, disengage, and run around and hide behind Bruce.
Beautiful.
Whoa. What'd you get?
He's like, get him!
All right. Dark Mantle D is going to try and wrap around Fee. Specifically, it wants to get the arm with the sword up against your chest. It doesn't. And
Nope.
with that, it's gonna be Yuck Yuck, who slides over to Gareth, and is going to provide the help action for getting Gareth out of the grasp of Dark Mantle B. As we come back to the top of the round with Bruce.
So, they're small creatures, you said, right?
I,
Or
bel
are they?
I believe they're small. They're either small or medium. They are small.
They're small.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're like sneak-sized.
Gotcha. I was gonna potentially do something, but for now I'm just gonna do the basic swing on him. I'm just
You
gonna
have
swing on him.
advantage from the help.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Actions.
Definitely a hit.
That's all I can do.
Alright. 6 damage is enough to get him looking bad as well. But you do see where it sort of like flutters and rears up, very much the Demogorgon flowers, and it's gonna try and wrap around your head.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
Stranger Things Demogorgon, I should specify. So,
Oh.
that is a 21
That gets me.
for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Yes. So he dips that back, reflect that back at him. Because I have that Thor armor.
Heck yeah.
I have 11 temporary hit points, and I believe, let me reread that spell. Thorn armor. If a creature hits them with a melee attack, the creature takes piercing damage equal to the hit points lost as a result of the attack.
Beautiful. So what happens here is that as it goes to wrap around you, your armor, like, the magic crackles back, and it had its arms around you. You were blinded for a moment, and then it slumps down as it only had 9 HP left.
Oh.
Nice. Would you allow me to, like I said, because I basically like brawl when I fight with it, like staff with right hand. It's like sucker punch it as I do that, or
Yeah, hell yeah.
and then so yeah. I look at Sneak and I give Sneak a thumbs up. I'm like, we did it.
Yeah, man. That was cool with your spiky arm.
Alrighty. Then with that, it is Spiderbait's turn, and since that is done, Spiderbait slides over next to Fee, and is going to do the same thing. He's going to provide help action for your next attack as he's like sort of steadying you on the webs.
Right.
Dark Mantle B is poisoned and already attached to Gary. So it is going to attempt to crush Gareth again. It would normally have advantage, but poison gives a disadvantage, so this is a normal attack. And I don't think a 10 hits Gareth.
Not quite.
So no damage here, as it's trying to find the best way to sort of immobilize you. Which brings us to Fee.
Okay, with quite a help, I will try and attack. I already put Hunter's Mark, so would take out my short sword. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 will hit.
Ooh, nice. 8 plus sucky. Okay, so 9 total damage.
9 total damage. This thing's looking real bad.
Awesome. That's all I got. Don't kill me.
Short, it is your turn.
Is the Dark Mantle and Gareth essentially one at this point?
They occupy the same space, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Yes, that is probably a better way to put it. I will go for a poison spray, please.
All right.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
That is my turn.
Vesper, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy with my stick again. Just kidding, I miss with my stick. But I will do my bonus action attack.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to deck it right in its stupid face. Maybe. I rolled that, but I don't see it in the log, and it was under
I saw an
stuff, so
8.
I don't know what I actually rolled.
I know that I saw an 8 very clearly. 8 plus 5
On
is...
the dice or the total?
On the die. So 8 plus 5 is what, 13?
Okay. 13.
Yeah, go for
Usually.
it. I don't... Shit, you think I know math?
Alright, it's again not showing up for me, but that was a 4 plus 3, that's 7 points of bludgeoning.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. Beautiful. It's still up, but damn is it looking rough. Alright. Gareth, it is your turn. You are still restrained by the Dark Mantle, but you do have advantage on trying to escape if you so wish to use your action to do so.
I suppose. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, 16 gets you out.
All right. Let's see. That's my action. I guess that'll be it.
Alright. Dark Mantle C over near Vesper. Again, very poor condition. However, it wants to give itself a bit of a advantage here. And it's going to sort of like squid bob, and darkness fills the area.
Awesome. Good.
I need my little Alright. So, darkness is in that area. I would say that that is affecting Vesper, Spiderbait, and Fee, as well as Dark Mantle D. And then Sneak, it's your turn.
I think you're muted.
I'm sitting here on mute. Can Sneak see like edges of the Dark Mental D sticking out of the?
I'd say you can see like little tentacles every so often.
In that case, we're gonna run over here and we're gonna stab this one in the back. Or
Nice.
go ahead, attempt to at least. $16.
16 is a successful stab.
Right. I'll do that, and we'll throw some sneak attack. Hell yeah, 10 damage.
Alright, E drops down, we'll say drops out of the darkness at Sneak's feet. And is very much dead.
Nice.
Alright.
I'm just gonna take another step towards Fee and reach out and be like, "Don't worry, I got him. Don't stab in front of you."
Alright. Yuck Yuck is going to turn to Shork and provide the help action for Shork on your next attack roll, sort of steadying you on the spider webs. Which brings us to Bruce.
Noticing the Shork and Gareth situation, I'm gonna slide over there and bash number B.
Nice.
Probably yell something like, "I got you, brother." And we will see if I hit. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was a 1. Oh, thank God.
An 11 just hits.
Oh, nice.
Alright. And with that, our Dark Mantle B is looking a little bloodied. Anything else from Bruce?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Spiderbait, oh no. Spiderbait can't see in magical darkness. And is just going to hope for the best as he takes the dodge action. But Dark Mantle B is going to continue trying to oh no, because Gareth got out. Now has options here. You know what we're just gonna do? You've got 4 people there. It's gonna go back for Gareth. Unfortunately, the dice have decided that this thing likes you.
Not a friend.
That's a 24 to hit.
Maybe.
At least it's not a nat 20. That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage, as this time it does get wrapped around your head. You are blinded, and suffocating.
Cool.
Fee, it's your turn. You've been told not to stab in front of you.
Yeah. Can I like stick my head out of the darkness and see what's happening with
Yeah, I mean, like, if you turn around, you'd be able to kind of, like, with your positioning at just the edge, you'd be able to see what's going on over there.
Okay, counterpoint. Would I be spatially aware enough to go and like stab at where the thing might have been that was attacking Vesper?
You'd be at disadvantage.
I'll do that. I'll
All right.
Help Vesper. Alright, do stab. Hope I don't stab Vesper. Okay.
Very unfriendly.
I don't have any special.
Vesper's swearing in Elvish right now, so you can hear her.
I can understand you too. That's not nice. Okay. I'm in bonus action. I'm moving Mark over to this guy, so I'm saying Mortu's S to this guy, and then I'm stabbing him. Okay, disadvantage. Yes. Nope, that misses. That's it.
All right. Short, it is your turn.
We'll try another poison spray at Dark Mantle B, please.
All right. You have advantage.
Oh, I rolled 2. Okay. A natural 20 on the first one, and then a 19.
Well, yeah, the nat 20 is gonna hit.
So that's 23 poison damage.
Wow.
This thing just like withers around Gareth's head and like falls off. You can see it looks sickly, almost jaundiced.
How does the Dark Mantle B look? That was-
I like that. That's funny. But
Short will wave at Gareth happily.
all right. Anything else from Shork?
No, thank you.
Vesper. It's magically dark in here.
It's
I didn't
magically
stab you.
dark in here. And normally I'd like that, but not today. Going to very angrily try and hit it with my stick at a disadvantage. Oh, that's a 17. For 8 points of damage. Is
Alright.
it dead?
It is. Which means that
Love that for it.
the darkness goes away and y'all are no longer bound to initiative. There's some...
Shork will point at the disintegrating pile of goo on the ground. That one seemed to have been your friend, Gareth.
Gareth, I think you're married to it now.
Well, it's a first time for everything.
Are you okay? I can't give you any healing, but I can give you a pat on the back. Tomorrow's a new day.
Oh, yeah. It's
Does
okay.
Garrett look like injured?
Yeah, it's pretty hurt.
I feel like
Like very injured?
he did not have a good fight. He did not have a good time in that fight.
I don't really know, like, what the technical rules are. Like, if you have a cantrip that can heal you, I mean,
Look, man, if you say that you're hurt, you can... I don't care if you say, like, your actual HP total indifference or if you want to make it narrative. It's up to you.
like, I can, in a husky voice, mutter some holy words to myself, like, and try to heal myself a little bit.
Sure. As long as the spell says that it targets a creature and then it doesn't specify that it has to be other than yourself, go for it. And even then, I might be a little lenient.
I don't know. Looks like you can. So I'll do that. And I have to press a button. I'm
Holy...
Yeah. That seems to have made me feel better. Not as bad as I was.
Alright.
is there anything left of these dark mantles? Like, is there anything worth like scraping off of them?
Or maybe did anything fall out of them when they died?
Yeah.
That might be valuable.
Are they edible?
Oh, that's not a question I wanted to ask.
Garrett, are you edible?
just
Sure.
looked at Holy Word, and it does look that it's actually a damaging spell.
Oh.
No,
Oops.
he's
No
not
worries.
That is, you're right.
He just cursed himself to death.
No,
I don't do that. I kind of thought it was a heal for some reason.
It looks like if you just see Holy Word, it does look like you expect it to heal, but no, it does look like it's a
I probably didn't do that then.
yeah. No, that makes sense. Like we just got out of a battle where everything was happening. It's fine. Speaking of everything happening, oh no. You hear a shriek.
From which direction?
Where?
From not too far behind you, where the rest of your companions were sort of dealing with their own dark mantles.
Shoot.
Um,
Running.
Yeah, I guess followed feet.
Full
You're probably ahead of me.
Oh yeah, I got the grease.
yeah. As you get there, there is another situation that seems to have happened here. You have one less companion that you can see.
Great.
As you notice that Shushar is missing.
Oh no.
What?
Shushar.
Shushar.
Where'd you go?
You recognize that the shriek came from Eldith, and she's looking down one of the areas of the web that sort of breaks away. And when you look over there, if you look over there, you see Shushar's body and no head.
It's like a
Oh no.
Like a clean cut?
yeah.
Does
It's
not
like a-
seem
like-
like a clean cut, no.
So not like a fillet of Shushar.
Well.
Yeah. I guess we're not going to Dark Lake later.
Did anyone see anything? What happened?
Prince, Dill, what happened?
Yes, I need to know what happened here.
Oh no.
Darendil, well, I surely I don't know. I'm not built for combat and fights. I was trying my best not to be hit. Eldath, nearby, we was fighting them flying things that came down, and suddenly there was like a light around Shushar's head, and one of them came by and just grabbed onto it, and then they like crushed it, and then it was probably gonna come after me, but then Lupido came up and stabbed it, and then the body, and then just fell over.
One of the rock squids decapitated Shushar.
Did the rock squid or did Pepita?
What?
The rock squid, from what Eldith said, squeezed his head, and it sort of went pop, and then
Okay.
then Lupido stabbed the rock squid, and then both rock squid and Shushar's body went over the edge.
Well,
Can't heal that.
But Darendil, you're okay.
Yes, I'm a little terrified of those flying things, if I'm quite honest.
Stick by me and Bruce. We got you.
Mhm.
I'm really begging. It's really my retirement plan.
This has been good.
Fee's gonna try and not look at the body and just like go a little forward.
I think Sneak's looking at whoever is around him and just kind of giving him a look of like, I thought that was another murder. Did you think that was another murder? That sounded like it was going to be a murder. I'm really glad that wasn't a murder. All with his eyes. So it's just kind of a panicked but relieved look. I was like, oh, good, it's just this horrible place and not a horrible person that's traveling with us that we don't know about.
I think, if allowed, I would like to talk to Eldith.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost, I would like to try to kind of like just very intensely and you're sure, 100% you heard a pop, like
Yeah.
that 100% you're not making something up.
Well, it wasn't really a pop. It was a crack, like
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Like I've crushed my own amount of skulls. I know what it sounds like.
and then Bupito's not around. He's kind of, or is he just?
You can, as you look around, you'd notice where Bupito is over near the twins, sort of checking in on them.
I look at Gareth.
I think Gareth is still slowly shambling over. He's not feeling great.
I will assist Gareth to walking over to Bupito and the twins because I don't feel safe with that.
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
So, as Gareth and Bruce and all that stuff, we'll continue with our conversations after a quick break. We'll come back in a few minutes to continue along after our fight.
Sounds good.
Good.
So, you survived the encounter with the rock squids for the most part. One of yours did not make it, and you've been talking to some of the witnesses of that. Bruce had the moment with Eldeth to confirm. Uh, Bruce and Gareth are going over to where Pepito is talking to the twins currently. But before we get over there, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm not looking at the body. I'm eyeing Bupito very suspiciously and seeing my ring on my finger. And yeah, not looking down either.
Uh, Vesper is very much looking at the body, but she has a question for Eldeth.
Yeah, for sure.
Eldeth, sorry, did you say you saw a light flash near Shushar before the dark mantle attacked?
Yeah, it was right over his head.
Did it look like? Have you seen anything like that before?
Um, I mean, sort of like it's all the like you've seen how like magic peoples they cast the lights and then it all sort of has different but similar things. Like that's what I saw.
Have you seen Shushar cast magic before?
No, but I really wasn't close to him any. I mean, we were all physically close back in Velkenveld, but like I wasn't really talking to the guy.
Right. Okay. Thank you for helping me fill in some blanks. And then Vesper is going to complete the entry in her ledger. She's not going to kneel this time because she doesn't want to get all sticky. Um, but she will, once she's finished, she will speak the prayer. Have a moment of silence.
Anyone looking at Sareth would notice that he's kind of staring at the body. He's not like right at the edge, but he's close enough to look down and see it.
I go over to Sereth as I'm not looking at the body.
Sure.
Why are you looking at it? Think calm.
He looks away to now look at you as you've drawn this conversation. There's not much else to look at around here.
Anything else? Like literally anything else. Fee's gonna turn around and if no one's doing anything for 10 minutes, she'll start making so. But it'll take so.
Sneak. Shork, are you guys doing anything?
Shork is looking up for additional threats.
Give me a perception roll. Disadvantage if you don't have dark vision.
11.
You are not seeing, you're not seeing any additional threats at this moment.
Good.
Sneak is just kind of hanging near Yuck Yuck and Spiderbait if they followed us. Presuming they followed us down here as well. I was like, we gotta get at it. We gotta get out of here. How much further?
I mean, the Silken Paths are a few miles long, you know. We've only gotten maybe part of the way through the first mile.
I'm sure it'll be fine. This is probably the dangerous mile.
You know, it's always rough when you first start out, right? And then you start getting into it, and you got a groove, and it's a lot easier afterwards.
Yeah.
Bruce, Gareth, you make it over to where the twins are, and Bupito is talking to them.
We hear anything Bepito is saying as we approach?
Yeah, you do not seem well. Perhaps it is best to breathe after such a encounter.
Once we get there, Gareth will ask Topsy and Turvy and Gnomish if they're okay.
Topsy looks away from Bupito to you, Gareth, and she gives a nod. But you can see that, like, both her and Turvy are, like, very much focusing on, like, deep breaths and, like, trying to keep calm.
Yes. I'm just kind of keeping watch over Pepito, honestly. That's the only reason I came is I still don't trust this guy. But so I'm just kind of like staring at, like, kind of arms crossed, kind of a little bit, just staring down at him. But
yeah, I'll ask Pepito like what he saw.
I saw that the dark mantle was around Shuvshaw's head. It was too late by the time that I noticed, but I wanted to save Elder, as well as the rest of our companions.
well, you did what you had to do, I guess.
It is unfortunate that we lost another, but it is glad that we only lost one.
Have you had to deal with these dark mantles before?
Yes, they are a prolific creature of the Underdark.
So they're not just local to the webs.
No, but it is better that we ran into dark mantles than ropers.
And and those are?
They camouflage themselves as stalactites and stalagmites and draw you in to feast upon you, your flesh, your bones. Quite nasty things.
Do they have they ever been known to mutilate a victim?
I don't believe so. Most of them that I am aware of are of a primal intelligence, enough to hunt and satiate their desires.
I see.
Those stranger things happen in our world every day. One of them gaining sentience enough to cruelty is not beyond our
I
purview.
just can't help but remember that when we found Jim Jar, he was behind a stalactite. Do you think it could have killed him?
Perhaps, though if it was a roper that killed him, something else interfered before the roper could consume the body. Which is perhaps worse.
I don't suppose there's any way to tell one innocent rock from a roper.
Not until the roper's tendrils are around your neck.
What a lovely land this is.
Right. Well, probably don't want to stick around here longer than we have to then. Do Topsy and Turvy look like they're able to move? Or are they like just
I'd say that they're able to move right now. They are struggling, but it seems that this fate is not as horrific as Jim Jar's, so it's not pushing that compulsion as far.
I'll ask Topsy if she would prefer to walk on her own or receive assistance.
She thinks about it for a moment. I think I can walk on my own.
I'll just say, if you'd like me to be around, just say so, and I'll be there.
And she nods.
I'll stand back up and just ask Pepito if he saw um, as the Dark Mantles attacked, how did the rest of the party take it? How did they handle it?
He looks to you after looking at the rest, and some of the warriors were able to jump into action, counting myself among them. Others, like Darendil, were cowering. It was hectic. We did our best and tried to keep them from reaching you all. Though I believe that we had fewer to worry about than yours. Dangerous still, though.
I'll just say, and Sarah?
Stayed at the back. I didn't see him raise a weapon.
And we know that Sereth is like a soldier, or like had like a soldier, or like military or guard or something, right?
He
I
was
think that
part
was
of
like his like.
Yeah, he was part of a troop, military troop.
Yeah. Okay.
And he told you that he had no talent for magic.
Okay. But he does have combat experience, and he didn't fight or help.
Correct.
Wasn't he also accused of like murdering his own patrol?
He was
Yeah.
accused of murdering his
Oh.
own patrol.
Fantastic. As soon as Bupito says that, I'm gonna storm off to Sereth.
I'll stay with the twins.
You approach Sereth.
And I sucker punch him in the gut.
Oh,
Just walk up
Hey.
and just into the stomach.
what was that about?
I want you to roll for me a unarmed strike.
I will. That would be actions. Arm strike, there we go. Nice.
A 10, unfortunately, is not enough to hit Sereth, who you can see again, like trained reflexes come up as he doesn't stop your strike, but he moves to redirect it to where it doesn't hit him. And he stays close, and you can see him sort of glaring at you.
And oh, now you want to show off your fighting skills. How convenient.
I don't see a weapon in my hands. Do you expect me to go up and fight barehanded?
You seem to deflect this perfectly fine.
It's defense, not offense. It's quite different.
Either way. Fuck. Do we not have any other extra swords or anything? Or we didn't think of anything?
Feel get up from her crisscross applesauce. If you guys are done fighting, here, and she'll hold out her short sword to Sarah.
Oh, Fee, that's not necessary. I have this perfectly good shiv Sareth could use.
This'll do more damage. I don't need it.
Sereth will take the blade. Thank you. And then
And it
he doesn't have like an actual sheath or frog, so he just slides it in his belt, but does so very pointedly looking at Bruce and the others.
in Undercommon, he's gonna like don't use it against, and then she's gonna sit back down.
I'll say. Either way, I think. Either way, I know. I tried to hit him. I'm out. I'm over it. You know, he's got his weapon. I'm like, did you? Listen, you can now fight and help. I don't want to see I don't want to have to look at another dead body while we're trying to leave. You know, because some of us are sitting in the back line.
Yeah.
I'll do my best, Al.
I'll just kind of walk over and just kind of like walk around the body or look down at the body. And
Yeah.
that's it.
Near Shork, Shork, you feel the sort of presence against your mind, familiar of stools, telepathic spores, and you hear where it just tells you again, I want to go home.
Home seems much better than where we found ourselves, I know.
I could take you there. I could take you all there.
Maybe in our travels we'll make it there.
It's safe there. Safe. Strange, but safe.
We'll keep that in mind, Stool. Thank you.
Yuck Yuck looks at your group. Know that was less than ideal. We can try and keep going, get a little further, but if you guys want it, we can find you a place where you can hop off the path for a little resting, breathing moment, clear your mind some. What do you want?
Yeah, let's go. Fear bandage as well.
Hey, press on is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
All right. You press onwards. And as you are doing so, I'd like for perception rolls to be made. This is based on hearing, if that's going to help anybody.
Oh. That's sevens.
All right. So everyone that's not sneak can hear something muffled just ahead of you, maybe about 40-ish feet. But because it's so muffled, you can't make out if it's what it really is, but you do hear something.
Out, buddy. Looking at Snake. and Vesper.
Why I didn't hear anything?
Should we go check it
Oh,
out?
okay. Yeah, going with Vesper then.
You heard it too.
Yes. Know what it.
Would you like to roll stealth to get up there?
Sure.
Okay. Oh.
Jesus.
Okay. Noted.
I can't roll double digits today on skill checks.
As you two get closer, you're able to notice what was making that muffled sound as you see a cocoon about the size of like a child or a short humanoid, and it's sort of moving, not a lot because this is thick spider web here, but the sound is coming from within.
Or deep shit. We don't see anything else.
No.
Alright, maybe it's safe. Open it.
I guess I'm the only one equipped to now. I have
thought-
a shiv.
She will go up and from her little cut on her forearm, extend a blade made of her own flesh and bone. Go slash open the thing. Casual things happening.
Maybe Fee is the murderer, guys. It's kind of sus.
That's a casual thing to just like fucking Wolverine on a knife.
As you cut open the silk cocoon, you hear a gasp. Oh, thank you. And you see a halfling there. He looks bad. You see like a bite on his shoulder that has like tendrils of like, it's not quite black, it's like a dark purple spreading out of it.
You don't look too good.
I don't feel great. I was bit by a spider and I think it tried to eat me. Or is trying to eat me. I haven't been eaten by a spider, right?
I sure hope not. Can you run?
Maybe.
Come here. Mind if I'm getting spider bait?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll give him healing hands. Don't slow us down.
Alright, healing hands will restore HP to him, but I don't believe that it takes away poison, correct?
Nope,
So
it doesn't.
He's still poisoned, so he still looks bad. But it's at this point that our 8 stealth comes into effect. As you all feel the sensation of being watched. And as you look, you notice just at the edges of the 40-foot distance where like the barest of Gareth's light is reaching a reflective surface that blinks. And getting
Would you say it has my stealth amount of eyes?
you see 5 eyes as it gets closer, and a massive mouth.
Mm.
Fuck.
Yeah. Run.
And I think this is where we're gonna end our session.
I think what explains my 8 stealth is I swore very loudly when I saw my companion just to make a blade out of her arm.
Feels like a good time to curse.
Yeah. No, 100%.